Hello, YouTube. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should give an introduction, but I only have something weak like, hi, my name is Dukwe, welcome to my channel. Okay, down to business. So, today, I want to talk about this book. I don't know if I hope you can see it properly. Oh gosh, this is this thing that they said that YouTubers do. I hope you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Anyway, so yeah, I just want to talk to you about this book that I just finished reading. It's called Looking for Transwonderland, Travels in Nigeria, and it was written by Noor Sarawiwa, who I called Nu Sarawiwa for like 2 years. I had a story that I thought was funny about this, and I've recorded it like 4 times, and now it's very clear to me, having recorded it 4 times, that is not a funny story, so I'm not going to tell you, don't worry. I'm not going to, oh gosh, stop laughing at your own jokes, remember that. Just a general synopsis of the book. She traveled around Nigeria for a couple of months before Goodluck Jonathan became president. I think in 2008 probably, or 2007. And so she just was documenting her experiences on that thing. I'm sure other people have written travel books about Nigeria, but I don't think it would be as interesting as a Nigerian writing a travel book about Nigeria. And then, okay, so she's like a Nigerian in diaspora, right? So she has all these mixed feelings about Nigeria, and her father was also killed by the Nigerian government. So like there are all these things that exactly unresolved issues that she has with Nigeria, and that every Nigerian has with Nigeria, but more so a Nigerian in diaspora, and most so a Nigerian, that's probably wrong English, sorry, she's not being dramatic, and even more so a Nigerian whose father was killed by the government. So she has all these issues with Nigeria, and so it's nice to see her work through all of those feelings and all of those issues with Nigeria and come to just a healthy conclusion. That's probably what makes the book really interesting. It's the fact that it's from this it's interesting. It's interesting because it's from this interesting, yeah, I guess that could be it. From this interesting perspective of a person trying to come to terms with a place that's what the description on the back suggests. She's trying to come to terms with a place that basically broke her heart so much, and a place that she associated with pain. But she doesn't do it by reconnecting with people or anything like that. She just is a traveler basically, and so she travels around Nigeria, and it's a really, 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 really great book. She also had some really, really incisive descriptions of Nigerians. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how. Well, I shouldn't over dramatize. It wasn't really that dramatic. It was, in retrospect, thinking back at the book, I realized that like she was just so effective at describing Nigerians, and she would make you like them sometimes and make you extremely irritated at them, and you'd be like, this is that thing that I dislike about Nigerians will be behaving like this. But in the end, like when you finish reading the book, you didn't come away being viscerally annoyed as Nigerians. We're just like, you know what, this is just a joyous interesting group of people that I'm happy to be a part of. Like that was how I felt after I read the book. I was like, wow, Nigerians are really very varied and very interesting and very annoying and very happy and very sad and just, I don't know, complex, I guess. Even though I'm getting tired of people saying that people are complex. But yeah, Nigerians are very complex and interesting people, just like everybody else. And I guess I hadn't really thought of us like that. Yeah, so it just made me even happier to be a Nigerian. Okay. Something else I liked about, not necessarily the book, but about Noor Sarawiwa herself, was the fact that, I guess it goes with being a traveler, she was so open to talking to strangers, and I had another word. Yeah, and she was just open to adventure. First of all, the fact that she traveled around Nigeria by herself, I give her props, because just to travel to Akure by myself, the first time I did it, my heart was beating fast. I was stressed because I had to take Okada from one point to another. and she was like hopping Okada for 15 kilometers and 30 kilometers, and she was all right. So I have to give her props. No, Saruwa is a champion. And then yeah, she was open to talking to strangers, and it just made her experience like way more colorful. Yeah, but the final and most important thing I liked about the book is that after I read it, I just came away. English is my first language. I came away with an overall sense of happiness and pride in being Nigerian and in being from this wondrously beautiful and broken down place. And yeah, like I didn't feel depressed about Nigeria anymore. And in this world of just a lot of negative information, it's not like she didn't say negative things about Nigeria, because of course she experienced a lot of negative things. She would go to places and like the people had been selling artifacts for their own pockets. They sold property of the museum for their own pockets, or things were not treated properly, or transport was bad, or hotel staff was horrible. One time she described like almost passing out, or light was bad. In one hotel they told her that she had to buy her own battery for the remote, like just all kinds of ridiculous things that will only happen in Nigeria. So yeah, it's not like she was like Nigeria is this beautiful, perfect, happy place. But I definitely came away from the book just feeling like, you know what, Nigeria is broken and is not perfect, but it's still a great place, and it still has lots of great people and lots of great things. So everybody, make sure you get looking for it's on autofocus, so it won't shift. Get looking for Transwonderland. Okay, yeah, now I can shift it. By No Saruwa. Awesome book. You have to read it and give it to your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and your great-great-grandchildren, and pass it down from one generation to another. Nigeria will prevail! Amandla! Sorry, that is completely irrelevant to this video.